Here's a blank campaign. Let's talk about each of the nodes that are present to the left. We drag each of them onto the body of this campaign to design and complete the automation. Let's look at the send email node, which is the first and probably the most important node of them all. This node is used to send out automated emails to your contacts and customers. You can drag and drop the node on the body. You click on the node, you enter in the details, and when you save it, you can then drag it into position. Once you click on it, you see a bunch of these fields that you need to fill out. The first tab shows a list of important fields that need to be filled out, which appear in the email details section of an email. So you have the from name here. This is what appears as the sender's name in the email that your customer received through this campaign. Similarly, the from email is the sender's email. The to field is an interesting field. It's a merge field, which means that it grabs the value, which in this case is the recipient's email address, from the contact details. The CC field is used to send a copy of your email to a specified email address, which would go here. The subject field takes in the subject of the email. The reply to field is to be filled out if the email address for replying to these emails is different from the from email. Note that except the CC field and the reply to field, all other fields on this tab are mandatory. Let's move on to the text tab. If you are sending plain text emails, you can put the content here without HTML formatting. If the HTML formatting needs to be used in this email, the HTML tab is used. Of course, even in the text field, you can still use merge fields and make your emails more personalized. For example, you can have a hello, first name, and probably mention the city they live in, etc. Moving on to the HTML tab, you see that you have a field here to paste in your existing HTML code. If you don't wish to do that, you can use the HTML editor. Clicking on this editor loads a bunch of email templates for you, which you can pick from. You would just need to fill in text and replace images. If you don't choose to use these, you can always create your own template. You'll be taken to an editor that has formatting tools. The next tab is the Settings tab. This is particularly important to us because it lets us choose various different options for tracking and analytics. The first thing you see is an option to track clicks. If this option is enabled, tracking of emails is enabled. This means that you can track when a customer opens your email and clicks on a link. Enabling tracking will show your open and click statistics on campaign stats. Also, you can check if this email is opened or a link inside it clicked by using the clicked or opened options that you can see here on the side. We'll come to that later. PURL keyword is a personal keyword that you can attach automatically to URLs for a personalized experience. You may use merge fields, say your contact's first name that is appended with shortened URL. The URL then looks personalized to your customer. Bear in mind that this can be used only when you enable tracking. You can also set the time zone here so that you can select when a particular email gets delivered to the customer. You can select the day and time of delivery. You can select any particular day for the email to be delivered or a range of days for the email to be delivered to your customer's inbox.